A school shooter doesn't suddenly snap. They go through a process that can end in tragedy. And that means that there are opportunities to turn the student around. If we are careful to identify students who are in distress, and take steps to help them solve problems, resolve conflicts, and master social skills, we can move a young person off a pathway to violence. School Threat Assessment Consultants and EdClick now offer School Safety Manager with the CSTAG Threat Assessment Model. School Safety Manager is designed to organize and share information to support students in distress and prevent violence. Here's an overview of how schools and administrators use School Safety Manager with CSTAG. School safety starts with a culture of safety throughout the school. Teach the behavior expectations for safety. Unsafe and threatening behavior should be reported. Eliminate bullying, harassment and intimidation. And make it clear that violence is not an acceptable remedy for disagreements. Despite culture change, some issues and problems will still arise. Monitor threats regularly. Check back often with distressed students. Continue to monitor students who pose a threat, until the threat is resolved. Have a process for dealing with threats of varied seriousness. Keep records. Help students to resolve issues. And keep in mind that suspension and expulsion do not eliminate threats. They only move threatening students out of sight. Here's how these steps are taken in School Safety Manager. The School Safety Manager process begins with a concerns referral. There are different referral forms available for use by elementary students, secondary school students, parents, and staff. Teacher Susan Crawford is concerned about something that student Morgan Abel said. She's going to submit a concern referral. Ms. Crawford has checked several safety concerns on the concern referral form. She states that Morgan has made a threatening statement to end Tori's harassment once and for all. Is this a serious threat? Not sure. Ms. Crawford submits the concern referral. The assistant principal is notified that a concern referral has been entered. On the EdClick admin page, Assistant Principal Callahan clicks the student follow-up link, then the referral's pending administrator action. The AP sees a list of concern referrals that need his attention. As an administrator, he is responsible for incidents that may pose a threat of violence. He clicks the date of Morgan's referral to consider the violence threat. AP Callahan views Morgan's new concern referral on the Student Threat Assessment follow-up list. Callahan or another team member starts with the initial process and follows the steps and directions from CSTAG. Considering CSTAG Protocol Step 1, if violence was truly imminent, you would take immediate action such as calling 911, but in all other cases, you will be able to conduct a threat assessment. The threat assessment process is designed to resolve transient threats expeditiously and spend more time on substantive threats. CSTAG Protocol Step 2, is it a transient threat? Start by talking to the student, and others, and making key observations. The team is gathering the facts needed to make a threat assessment. As information about the incident is collected, notes are recorded in place. Notes automatically include the step prompts along with the date and person recording them. Notes become a key part of the documentation for this student and incident. Any number of notes may be recorded as may be required when interviewing multiple witnesses. After following the steps of the initial process, the team is ready to assign a threat type. A student threat assessment follow-up review entry is made. AP Callahan rolls his mouse over the threat types and a rubric for each appears in the adjacent window. Transient threat is the best match. AP Callahan and the team has selected the threat type, transient. Given that choice, there may be more steps to take. This is especially true for more serious threats. He opens the Process and Interventions section and selects the responses to transient threat, which lists steps from CSTAG for dealing with a transient threat. He will save his selections and start on the new process. Congratulations! Your school is being proactive about preventing violence. You are following the CSTAG model. Reporting safety concerns. Assessing threat levels. Taking defined process steps to resolve student concerns. Monitoring and reassessing threats regularly over time. And developing a culture of safety. You are following an evidence-based program to help troubled students and prevent violence.